Hey, it's Chris Bowling.
Chris Byer,
What's up,
CB
CB?
squared is here.
Woo! CB Squared's back too.
We are
We need to
back.
we need to throw some logos on this thing.
I like it.
I love it.
So, what are we talking about today?
Oh, geez. Vendor consolidation. I know we talked about that. It's just
Yeah.
we are being asked constantly, and it goes back to HR, CFO, benefit managers are being called constantly by vendors. And
Yeah.
they've got the next greatest tool that's going to save you millions of dollars. And then we get to vet those.
Yes. So, what I think we found in the last 6 years, a lot of really cool solutions are coming out,
Crazy.
but there are so many that are coming on the market. And just like you said, our clients, we're getting calls from all of them. We've been able to vet it. And I don't want to say that we've shut it down, but I think we've found probably 5 to 10 solutions that may need alternate vendors, but the solution to help a self-funded employer dial in their spend and their
Yeah.
benefits, I think we've got that package together. And I want to hesitate saying it's an off-the-shelf thing because it's really not.
Right.
But when an employer says, I have an issue with this, we have an answer. And that's taken a lot of work to build those trusted relationships to say, this is the best solution for this situation.
Yeah. And man, we have great clients that were willing to do a pilot program to say, gosh, we
Yeah.
really think this is cool, but none of our clients are using it.
Yeah.
So would you do a
Yes.
pilot and,
Yes.
and help us vet this thing? And man, I think
Yeah.
without that, once again, you could come up with a new strategy every day with a new vendor coming out with the coolest thing. But like you said, there's only so much time in the year, and you only have so much time in the year to
Yep.
try to practice this. Like you don't want to do it in the fourth quarter. You and I aren't big at rolling
Right.
out new things during open enrollment just because it gets lost during open enrollment. But
Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm not interested in finding another 10 things right now. Now, it just because what
Yep.
we're doing is work. It's funny, Chris. I was talking to somebody this morning and they were like, God, how bad are your self-funded clients performing? I'm like, more than 80% of them haven't changed their budget in 3 years.
Yeah.
We are doing
It's
something right. Now, we
yeah.
can't sit back and be like, oh, we're the god of
Yep. It's
self-funded. Let's
no,
just,
not at all.
but
Not at all.
it has taken, like you said, 6 years for us to figure out what's working, what's not. And we got to be very selective of what's new because AI is changing a
Yeah.
lot of things. You know,
Yeah.
we've seen cancer increase. We've seen, all kinds of disease states getting worse and new groundbreaking drugs that are
Yeah.
going to solve those. But yeah, I agree with you, man. I think it's taken us 6 years to feel we're in a good spot.
Yeah. And I think where we've certainly enhanced in our last, two mergers is getting better insights on our clients' data so that when we
Whew.
do identify a cost driver, we can now quantify the savings for adding a new solution. And I'll use pharmacy as the simplest one. How much are you spending per member per month? If it's more than 70, there's a solution. And
Right.
I think, for each of those things that we wouldn't have been able to do that without diving into data
No,
because prior to, 6 years ago, we were just, oh, the carrier said you spent money, this is your increase. I mean, we
right.
didn't dive into the conditions and track it. But I think if you're a CFO and you're being called on by Point Solutions, get it with your consultant and say, what's our data telling us we need to fix? Because we had a meeting this morning with a prospective client. I was amazed based on their data. They only have like 1% of the population that's type 2 diabetic.
Crazy.
And all we've been talking about with other clients is how to fix type 2
Right.
diabetic care because those claims are out of control. So again, they don't need it, but we have a solution when that time comes. But to assume that everybody needs the same thing is one thing, but your data has to validate it because it could be a great tool, but if you
Right.
only have a few people that need it, it's not worth the investment.
Move on. Move on to the next one.
Yep, absolutely.
What's the other one killing their plan? And let's focus on that. Yeah, I was stunned. I mean, the Midwest employer is going to have 10 to 15% diabetics, and they had
Yeah,
like 1%, not
yeah.
even.
Like you're fortunate, you're lucky. I don't know, but if this ever increases, we have a solution. But
Yeah,
I think all of that comes back to knowing the data, knowing what fits, and then finding the
yeah.
right solution. And I feel like we're continuing to innovate, but I like where we've come.
I love it. Well done, sir.
All right, you as well. Good to
All
see you,
right.
man.
Thanks again. We'll see you.
Thanks.